Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood.
Why kill me, brother? We could have ruled this land together and forever.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Is the situation better now that Dr. Swansea has returned?
I don't know. He seems different.
How so?
Last night, someone approached me while I was sleeping. I didn't move. Not a muscle, but he was sniffing my neck. Just like Thelma does.
Are you sure it was Dr. Swansea?
I recognized his cologne.
What happened then?
Left without a word. Gave me the right fucking willies, it did.
Is the situation better?
I don't know. He seems different.
How so?
Last night, someone approached me while I was sleeping. I didn't move. Not a muscle, but he was sniffing my neck. Just like Thelma does.
What happened then?
Left without a word. Gave me the right fucking willies, it did. So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, good.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
How are things now Dr. Swansea has returned?
Better, I suppose.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, you're under an idiot.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
How is the situation now that Dr. Swansea is back?
I'm impressed by the man. He was abducted, and now he's back happy as ever, helping the patients all night long. An example to us all.
From Lord,
know. I could have been a great surgeon. The greatest.
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked, all right. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. I knew I should have fled this rotten city with Milton since the first day of the contagion.
Good evening, Nurse Brennan.
Good evening. Who will take care of the sick? Of the poor, Dr. Tippets?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
How has it been since Dr. Swansea came back?
Rumour says you saved him. I must say, I'm impressed. Wise choice, Dr. Rick.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening. Good evening, Doctor.
Pippa, my princess, flee away while you can, for all is lost.
Good evening, Doctor.
Doctor...
How are things now that Dr. Swansea is back?
Dr. Swansea seems changed by what happened to him. Really changed.
Changed how?
I don't know. Happier? No, it's not that. More serene.
Is that a good thing?
Yes. It's like he finally found his true self. I'm sorry, Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Are things better now Dr. Swansea has returned?
Dr. Swansea visited here for the first time last night. He wanted to know if the corpses were adequately confined.
What do you think of that?
I'm glad, sir. We spent too many weeks facing death and disease without really taking security measures. It's good to have him back. Please. Of course. Good evening. So you were the proverbial wolf amongst the sheep, sir. I should have killed you for the sake of many.
Good evening, Mr. Gott.
I'm okay.
As for me, what a reluctant idiot.
I don't feel the peace I was looking for. Mother, were you right all along? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
How is everything now that Dr. Swansea is back?
The hospital could not keep on like this without an administrator. So things are back to normal, I guess. I can't die. Not now. Pembroke needs me. All those poor people.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
How is the situation now Dr. Swansea is back?
I can't say if it's good news or not.
What do you mean?
He used to stay in his office a lot. Now he tends to visit the patients more, but he smiles less.
I've read your son's medical report.
He was at death's door when he...
He's not out of the woods yet.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an
He threatened to kill himself a few times before.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal, and unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
I die before my son. I die before my son. No. He needs me so much. So much.
Good evening.
How are things now Dr. Swansea is back?
He visited me soon after his return. He asked me if I'd agree to some experimental procedure. I said I'd think about it.
All I wanted was to go back to work, to take care of my children.
I cannot enter.